Today we're going to start on workbook page 598 and we're going to do the guided practice together. So number 1 says write an equation to represent the function shown in the table. So we already know how to find the function rule, so we're going to use the same steps here. We're going to find the function rule and then we're going to make it an equation by adding an equal sign. So remember, to find the function rule, you have to look at the inputs and see what operation you could do to get to the outputs. So if we start from 4 to go to 16, that would be times 4. So let's see if that works for all of them. 3 times 4 does give me 12. 2 times 4 does give me 8. And 1 times 4 gives 4. And 0 times 4 is 0. So our equation is, well, our function rule is going to be 4 times every input. So every input we could represent as x. So 4x is our function rule. Now to make it an equation, we're going to write that that's always going to equal every output, which is y. Now we're going to graph the function y equals x plus 3. So to graph a function, we have to make a function table. And in every function table, we have our input, our output, and in the middle, our function rule. So the function rule is just the expression part of the equation. So for this function, it's x plus 3. Now we can't find our outputs without any inputs. So what we can do is pick our own input values. So I'm going to pick 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to take these inputs, put it in for the function rule where x is, and use it to find my output. So 0 plus 3 would give me an output of 3. 1 plus 3 gives me an output of 4. 2 plus 3 gives me an output of 5. 3 plus 3 is an output of 6. And 4 plus 3 is an output of 7. So now that we have inputs and outputs, we could use all the x values and all the y values to make ordered pairs, because remember, every ordered pair is x, y. So our first ordered pair is 0, 3. So that would be, don't move right at all, only go up 3. Our next ordered pair is 1, 4. So move 1 to the right and up 4. The next ordered pair is 2, 5. So 2 to the right and up 5. The next ordered pair is 3, 6. So 3 to the right and up 6. And the last ordered pair is 4, 7. So 4 to the right and up 7. So from here you could notice a pattern and continue the rest of the line. And we just graphed our function by creating a function table. Number 3, the graph below shows the number of inches of rainfall, x, equivalent to inches of snow, y. Make a function table for the input-output values and then write an equation from the graph that can be used to find the total inches of snow, y, equivalent to inches of rain, x. So first, let's fill in our table using the ordered pairs from the graph. So this first ordered pair is 1, 10. So the first ordered pair, or input-output, is 1, 10. The next one is 2, 20, then 3, 30, then 4, 40. So we could fill in the table with the coordinate points from the graph. Now that we have the table, we can use this to help us write our equation from the graph. So to write an equation from a graph, you want to first make a table, then use the table to make the equation. So remember, we want to see how could we go from our input to our output. So this could be times 10, and let's see if that works for all of them. 2 times 10 does give us 20. 3 times 10 does give us 30, and 4 times 10 does give us 40. So our function rule would be 10x, because 10 times every input, which is x. Now to make it an equation, we have to add an equal sign. So we would say 10 times any input x is going to equal the output y. So the equation is y equals 10x. Let me make that a little neater. Y equals 10x. So we have a table, a graph, and the equation.